start that. Then switch over on. That looks good. Don't mind the Windows noises. Again. That all looks good. Okay. And then we're gonna go live on TikTok. Hopefully nothing breaks. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was wrong. It's not fine. My game crashed. Would you like to send a report? No. I can't believe that I did nothing and it crashed. Wow. Going to bed. No worries, Janet. Can't believe you. You steal a bot band from under me and then you go to bed. What a gamer. What a gamer. Hold on. Let me try this real quick. Come on, don't fight with me right now, BattleNet, please. So how do you get the sword? Is it a weekly challenge or something? No, I don't want to start in safe mode. Also, hi TikTok, hi YouTube, how you doing? How you guys doing? Welcome. Welcome to Werner Herzog's sad beige clothes for sad beige children. If you haven't seen that TikTok series, you're missing out. Windows 11 noises are so ugly. They're very dull. That makes sense. Bro, I love my ad block, but I feel like every time I open my tabs, man, it's... Did you know we updated our ad block tiers? Did you know you could subscribe for ad block? No, I don't want to. Please. Let's switch to that. Okay. There we go. What's up, DJ? How you doing? Haven't watched you in so long. What's up? Welcome. Battle Pass challenge. What? What do you mean? I don't see. Oh, they added this late? How did they do that? How is that possible? Are you fucking kidding me? Is it the next unlock? Locked. No, okay. How do we get it? Hold on, what did it say? There's 10 kills. With a melee? That's it? They must not know who the fuck I am. Cheap Neef, baby. Oh, I gotta be careful. I can't curse. God. TikTok gets mad if I curse. Stable voice chat. There we go. Oh god, I haven't played COD in like 2 weeks. This is gonna be an adventure chat. That'll work. That'll do it. Also, what are we thinking about the purple background on TikTok? Is it too much? Do we just have a blank background instead? Should the squirrel just be floating in the void? You get a bunch of melee challenges. Okay. Added the classic reflex. Do previous sectors. What do you mean? Earn all sector rewards, which I haven't done yet. I still need to earn this, I think. Earn all sector rewards? Like, every, like... Oh. Oh, this is nonsense. Go back in the battle pass. Son of a... Son of a... What's the first challenge? Are they all the same? What do I gotta do? Educate me, chat. Learn me something. Did you get in trouble on TikTok the other day? I didn't. It's Call of Duty I usually get in trouble on for some reason. Why are 100 bits the same price as a tier 1 sub? Cause Twitch is a bunch of greedy bastards. I don't know. I don't know why it's the same price. Might as well sub then. Smiley face. Bits are nice, but so are subs. Ow.
Stun grenade out.
Found you on TikTok. Saw where you hid your windows. Activate windows. Yeah, that's a popular one. People really seem to like that one. I like it when I'm cheeky. Yeah, the TikToks that seem to do the best are when I'm being a jackass or when I'm getting memed on. One of the two.
I'm with you.
Those seem to be the most successful. Stop running. Sir. Okay. So Hyper, how you doing? Besides the how you doing? You don't have to unlock every single part of the battle pass. Okay, it's just challenges. Got it. What sectors are the challenges in? In what are the challenges? Are they all melee based? Is it just a bunch of stabbing? Throwing knife kills? Oh, it's a mixture of things. I thought it would be like thematic. Like you're getting a sword. Now go knife people. Being stuck at 17%. Oh, that's good. Tina, what's up, dude? I'm so dyslexic. I saw your name for like a split second as Shield Dog. I hate my brain, dude. I've seen weirder names, to be honest. Shield Dog wouldn't be that far off. $1.60 for 100 bits, $2 for a sub. It only costs you $2 to sub? That's crazy. Why does it only cost you $2 to sub? How'd that happen? You get that a lot, really? Yeah. I would be surprised. I guess I get to save COD points. I thought it would be a more of a pain in the butt to unlock the sword. I was just gonna buy the pack that was associated with it, but I am saving some COD points. I'm on Twitch right now. Yep, Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. I get the most interactions on Twitch, but I react to all the chats. YouTube tends to be like my lurking corner for whatever reason. And I was thinking about not streaming on YouTube all the time, but every time I stream on Twitch, someone asks, can you also stream on YouTube, please? So there's at least a handful of people who prefer watching on YouTube.
You're halfway to mission complete.
And it'll be nice once I get memberships enabled on YouTube so people can sub or do memberships on YouTube or super chats. Some people really don't like the Twitch ecosystem, which I understand. 3, thank you for the follow. Oh, you have cheaper prices. Oh, well that's why. It's just region based. Yeah, it's weird. Bits, you get charged up front. Streamers get 100% of bit revenue, right? But the way they do it so that they get a cut is they charge more up front. So 100 bits is $1. So they charge you $1.60 to give the streamer $1. Does that make sense? Am I explaining it properly? Don't have Twitch. That's okay. That's why there's multiple sites. Yeah, most subs or most places it costs $5 to sub. How much is a tier 3 sub normally? I think 25. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Yeah, it's normally 25. I'm getting chased. Jeez, that's crass. They're trying to bully me, chat.
Check fire. I'm on your side.
Maybe because I haven't seen the Dune movies. I really don't get the hype with these characters. I think the character designs are pretty bland looking, but maybe it's because the movies are really good.
Mission time is half over. Maintain the lead.
Beep. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, welcome everybody on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Hope you're doing well. Watch whatever you prefer. Watch on whatever platform you prefer. I missed. It's $12 for me. There you go.
UAV online.
Yeah, 2-3 subs are super helpful. And you're pretty much getting it for half off. I wonder why. Why specifically that?
The enemy is in disarray.
The area you're in has such a discount. I don't know. I've heard that. I don't know if it's a meme or not. Is it a meme? I can't take anything the internet says seriously these days. That's one. That was the throwing knife one. I don't know how that knife missed, but alright.
Deploy the remote
Oh
turret.
god, I don't know how to say your name.
The mission is complete. Good work.
What's up, dude? Welcome. I see you're on TikTok. Dune's really good. I have a feeling this happens to me a lot with sci-fi, so it's not just Dune. Sci-fi kills me with the names that come up with random stuff. I get it. It's supposed to sound like very scientific and like pseudoscience-y, but it kills me every time. It kills me every time. Like, what is going on? Yes, the space-time collaborators in grave danger. You must stop the Iliad from interacting with the beacon of blah, 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 blah. And for whatever reason, in fantasy, I'm totally down, right? My brain's like, that makes sense, yeah. With sci-fi, I'm like, that's not real science. I genuinely think that's why my brain's just like, magic gets a pass. That's not real science. That's gobbledygook. Does it tell me where the challenges are? I think it does. No, it just shows... Hold on. Weekly, no. I wish there was an easier way of seeing this. Okay, I got throwing knife kills, 10 melee kills. Okay, let's just keep on stabbing then. Oh, he blocked everybody. That's why no one hangs out with him anymore. That's all. No particular reason, no one knows why.
Kill confirmed. Eliminate all hostiles in the area. Grab their tags.
Yeah, Borealis. I don't. I haven't been playing nearly as much zombies since launch. It needs more content. Unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna add that much more content. Which is the bummer. Did you achieve the sword? I'm trying, gamer dude. I'm trying. I have to do all the challenges first, which is, you know, content. Content. But my request is, guys, can we not talk negatively about anyone here? That would be super sick. This happened 5 years ago. At what point am I allowed to move on from the subject? Didn't y'all used to date? Nope. We did not. I have not dated anybody in the group. As far as I know, no one has dated each other in the group. We're all just friends. I need grenade kills, syntax kills, 5 gun butt kills. Okay, so it's mostly knife stuff, and then it's some like weird challenges in between. I just have to pay attention to what stuff is popped on screen. Anyways, have you activated Windows? No, I have not. At this point, it's becoming a meme. Glad you still make content. Thanks, man. Glad you guys still like the content. Even though I can only post so much because of my chronic health issues.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
You got it yesterday, the sword? Did it come out yesterday? Really? I thought the update was today. I'm here thinking, I'm like, oh, it's launch day, dude. Perfect. No, I missed launch day. Whoa. 35 upper. Dang it, that's not the challenge I wanted. Alright, I'm not saying cheeks. Nice try, though. Bastard. Do you think it's a fake? I actually activated Windows, but it's a SCMAZ? Oh my god. Actually, I have just a random PNG on my wallpaper that says activate Windows. That would take a level of commitment that I just can't describe to. Describe to? Words? Too much effort. Can't be bothered. I don't know, Joshua. People are curious. I don't mind that people ask. But I know the difference between people being genuinely curious and people just kind of being dickheads about it. Most people are just genuinely curious. Like 99%. Where are these guys? Oh crap. How did that miss? Oh my god. I see you, Janet. Yeah, I appreciate you if you keep an eye on TikTok chat. That'd be wonderful.
Our counter UAV is active.
And there's no timeout thing on TikTok, so if you guys screw up over there, unfortunately you're just gonna get muted. So be careful.
We've lost the lead.
Do you know these knives only? I know of him. I don't know him personally. No, I'm not super interested in collaborating these days. I got my group of friends and I like hanging out with them, you know?
Got your seats, twin.
Oh, and don't let this be like a misconception. I don't go knife only. My name is actually clickbait. I just go knife only sometimes. This guy have the sword? What is this? What is this? Whatever you got, give it. Dang it. I think he's just got a knife. He's just got a knife. Janet. Yeah, unfortunately.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Oh my god. What's up, Trash Mouse? Sorry if I miss any comments. The chats sometimes are harder to keep up with when there's so many. I did hear about the Epsilon. That's okay. I don't mind more people coming in and asking. Sword. I'm working on it, dude. It's not unlocked yet. I can't tell you how many times people get genuinely upset. It's like, wow, I thought you had knife in your name because you actually went knife only. You're a fraud, a scammer. Like, okay, whatever you say. Sure. And people get really upset about the little things. I don't really get it. No, I just say I clickbaited him. Because there's such high demand for this content. With crimes, dude. Oh god. Hey BK, what's up, dude? Jackson, you can't read. You and like 90% of Gen Alpha. Poor bastards. I thought I struggled to read. Apparently Gen Alpha's really struggling. Yeah, Omar. No, I know what you mean. Knife only nuke. I rather die. I don't go for nukes. That would imply some level of competence. It's not about it. Stop running! Yeah, thank you for the follow. On here, I am. I'm everywhere. I'm in the walls, dude. Whenever you hear little scratching noises in your attic, that's not a raccoon, it's me. I do not normally like going knife only this map, but it's working out. I'll have to check out Helldivers too at some point. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. Because they added weapon changes. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Not beating the hamster allegations? You shut your fucking mouth. Not a hamster. We've explained this so many times. I've explained this to you guys so many times. What a hamster looks like. This is a goddamn hamster. No, it's not. That's a goddamn hamster. Bastards. You got me all fucking... Oh. Some allegations of you being 4 foot tall. I'm not a moment of peace with you people. Is it true? No, I'm not 4 foot tall. Oh my god. Unbelievable.
I'm following you.
Confirmed.
Unbelievable.
Hostile SAE near your position.
Nice, Joshua. Well done.
30 seconds remain.
I have no desire to get a knife only nuke. If it happens, it happens. Otherwise, I'm not changing how I play.
Mission failed. Return to base.
She's 4-1. Why do you guys assume I am a short stack? Why is that the default conclusion? Maybe I'm super tall. You ever consider that? Maybe I'm just like crazy tall. Maybe I'm taller than you. Why is it always that I'm 4 foot? Actually 7'3" and can dunk. I can't even pretend I'm 7 foot tall. Oh my god. Alright, let's see the challenges. Yeah, maybe I just make you guys look like little babies. Because I'm so freakishly tall. Okay. Crouched melee kills. Got it. Alright, crouched melee kills. I don't like that. Does a slide count? I feel like a slide should count. Small. Chicken ball. I did used to play basketball when I was younger, and I was the first girl to hit puberty. One of the first girls. That was fun for like 6 months. When I was taller than everyone. I wonder if the challenges are different for everyone. Do all challenges. This is just XP. Hold on. Oh, but meat's a good map. We're gonna stay on meat. We're gonna stay with the schmeat. But you're a squirrel and small. So, you think I'm a freakishly tall
In the area.
squirrel? You think I'm a 4-foot tall squirrel? Can you imagine that nightmare fuel? My proportions are exactly the same. I'm like a dachshund, but a squirrel. Just extra long. Oh, that's horrifying. It's a horrifying mental image. You did this, chat, not me. Oh, the game's almost over. We'll plan on Schmeat. Dude, let me pick up their sword. Hold on. Baby, come back. Where's the sword? I think I landed on it. Hold on. Yes. No! It didn't even give me a chance. Why did it say crouch melee on my screen then?
Mission time is Capcom.
Maybe it's out of order? They need to make the challenges more clear. That's really annoying. She's lagging.
UAV ready to deploy.
I'm hoping for the best for this. Also, I think I know why I was struggling with Five Nights at Freddy's 3 last time. I only play with one headphone on. And I feel like in that game, you have to, like, listen. And I can't fully listen if I'm only using one headphone. Is that... Am I correct on that? Why? So I can hear... So I can hear what's behind me? Y'all psychos play with both headphones on? I don't know, dude. I got anxiety. I've done this since I was very young. Can't have both headphones on at the same time when I'm playing games. In before someone cheated. That's a trauma response. Yeah, whatever. No, let's see. So 5 weapon buds. Then you do the crouch melee. Okay. We will see after this game if that is correct. I don't know why they would show it out of order. You can turn off mic pass and still hear? No, I can't. I need to be able to hear clearly.
Hostile UAV in the area.
And you assume my headphones are new. They're not. These headphones are ancient. These are like Astros from like 2017?
Falling apart.
So they're actually like, you can hear pretty well with them on even. But I still like having one ear exposed.
Enemy UAV active.
No, I don't like having both on. The only time I like having both my earphones on is if I'm like working out. When I'm talking,
We have secured the
one, it kind of makes it harder for me to hear what I'm saying. So I get a little speech jammed. And 2, I can't hear what's going on behind me. And I don't like that. Invest in some nice speakers. I'm fine with this. Like, speakers will be nice eventually, but these work fine. The only time the reason I say that is because that game in particular, I think you need to be able to hear from both headphones. I don't like earbuds. Earbuds, I hate the feeling. Then if I wear them too long, I'm prone to getting ear aches. Yeah, I'm happy with my old school Astros. I wonder if there's like a copyright date on this. Hold up. I don't think so. I'm just assuming they're like 10 years old. They're kind of falling apart. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're falling apart just a little bit, especially because my dog got a hold of them at one point and he was chewing on the headband. A40s. What edition? Tournament ready. SFC. Be like a year. Dude, before I had these, I had Tritons. Does anyone remember Tritons? Those were like the go-to pre-2014 Those were the headphones, dude. Hold on, let's see. Battle Pass. It says crouch kills for that one. Okay. I am very frustrated on how they did these challenges. Hold on. Is there an easier, like, area where I can look this up? Armory. Yeah, sector B21. I see that. But it just says crouch kill. I was getting slide kills, but that doesn't count. Hold on. We have to do it like this, which is obnoxious. Why is it designed like this? This is terrible. What sectors are the challenges in specifically? You see them all in the sword sector. Okay, then I need to do crouch kills then. But maybe I can't do it yet because the sector's not fully unlocked yet. Maybe that's what it is. So we might just have to rock the double XP tokens. Let's see. Is the Warhammer stuff out? I would assume so, but maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, probably later this season then. Unless he has an option for an operator. I would give it, there's 30 more days left in the season, so within the next couple weeks. Patient. Wait, please.
Engage and destroy the enemy. All of them.
Check previous rewards. Damn, you're gonna make me... It's not just you, this whole thing is gonna make me lose it. I don't know what challenges to do because it doesn't tell me. I know you're trying to tell me, but where's the proof in that? So I can, like, verify. That's what I'm asking. Is there any other way to see it? Or is it just I have to unlock it first? Mill track? Okay. So I have to switch to a different gun. I have a throwing knife right now. Still got a throwing. Ah! One doesn't have a throwing knife. Okay. Let's try this then.
Friendly SAE.
Taking rounds.
Alright. Let me take a deep breath. Let's try that. Jaina, did you move one yet? He might have. I don't know. I didn't see.
Grenade. Move.
Omar, are you a mod over on TikTok? If not, I can mod you. I don't think you are because I don't think you had an account when I first did that. That I was aware of. It should say you're a mod if you do talk in chat. If not, I'll mod you over there. Feel free to bonk who you please.
Mission time is half over.
I
Maintain
respect
the
your
lead.
discretion.
On your side.
Looks like I'm not a bot. Okay.
Stun incoming.
Hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. Settings. My TikTok did not like me touching anything. Uh-oh. Don't bump me, this is not the time.
Keep it this way.
This is not the time, chat. I can't think straight. Shit. That button? That button. That's a mobile preview. That's not really helping me here.
The mission is complete.
Please.
Good work.
How do I do this? Of course you can't think straight. You're gay. Yeah, this is true. This is very true. I don't know how to do this while I'm streaming. Oh, this is how I do it. Aha! Aha! Now you can mute people or even block them if you want, Omar. More than welcome to. You have the power. Congratulations. Don't let it go to your head. See, what am I seeing? Not you, Siri. Get out of here. You said see as if I saw something. I didn't see anything. Why are we getting the Christmas version? Don't thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you for supporting the stream. Ah, something. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Target area located.
What? We got reported, chat.
Stun grenade.
We got reported for a hate speech.
Drop them. Get me medical.
Our TikTok live got taken down.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
My live does not contain content mentioned in the narrative. Let's see. For how many days? Let's see. A week? That's crazy. There was no hate speech. Someone got salty and reported me. It happens. Unfortunately, TikTok doesn't really... they don't really care about who or how valid reports are. If you get enough of a report, they'll just remove you. Ah! And I got kicked out of activity. That's my fault. Alright, so the TikTok live is down. That's fun. What? Dude! Poor Omar. Omar got to be a mod for 30 seconds. Oh yeah, Omar, can you retroactively just block him? That'd be great. I'll submit an appeal.
I'm taking fire!
We'll see how that goes.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. I'm hit!
I was gonna mute him. Oh, you were so close. Next time.
Enemy UAV active.
Okay, I need a gun that doesn't have...
Throwing a stun grenade!
Need to be able to bot people. Maybe someone's gamer tag? Maybe? That would be such a stretch, though. It's possible. I submitted an appeal. Let's see. The live was only up for like 30 minutes. Shaded one hit. Ah, it's fine. 2 hits are usually fine. I only need what? 5 of them? Yeah, that was it. Okay, what else was it, chat? Grenade kills? Cat was right and I was wrong. Grenade or Simpex kill? Okay. Gamer tags couldn't be it. With how sensitive TikTok's report system can be, maybe. I don't think so. I think someone just spam reported me, which is unfortunately it can happen.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
But it takes 24 hours for the decision to be repealed. Whap whap.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito. Inside the perimeter.
No, that's my theory too, Omar. I think you would be correct. It is what it is.
Placing ACS.
Hostile UAV in the area.
It's just, again, TikTok is ultra sensitive. That's why it's good to have diversified revenue streams, chat. Imagine if this is the only way I could make income was via TikTok.
Inside the perimeter. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
Man, fucking tastic.
Yeah, no, they just go based on sheer number.
UAV active.
But unfortunately, they don't punish false reports, which is obnoxious.
Taking rounds.
Hardpoint compromised.
I don't need
Secure
to
the area.
hit with the gun anymore. I just need grenade kills. I might need to do,
Watch your fire. I'm on your side.
what's the thing for multiple grenades?
Enemies inside the perimeter.
What's the loadout for multiple grenades?
Threat neutralized. You're clear.
I mean, shipment. It shouldn't be that difficult.
Grenade.
Demolition vest. Okay.
Friendly UAV online.
Frag out.
Spamming next hardpoint. Stand by.
15 lives. I'll be alright.
Man, fucking tastic.
We'll be fine.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Whoopsie.
UAV in the area.
Grenade.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
We should get this in no time. Ooh, I need to do,
Point
that one.
compromised. Secure the area.
You don't need double weapon XP, but
Grenade.
we'll try it.
We're falling behind. Get moving.
Slides count as far as I know. That's what I was assuming too. But it's probably you just gotta do them in a certain order. Gonna do it in order.
Perimeter.
Frag out.
Hostiles deploy the remote medic.
Man, fucking tastic.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hostiles.
Under fire. Watch your aim.
Bloop.
Hostile UAV.
One down.
Walk right into that one. How many more grenade kills do I need?
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Hardpoint compromised.
Oh! Damn.
Frag out. Taking rounds. Aha. Watch your fire. I'm on your side.
UAV active. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Grenade.
Where are the
Tip for that,
grenades?
mate.
Kill me again, I need more grenades. Kill me. Grab the vote, no worries, Epsilon.
Grenade. Get back.
I'm feeling a little out of it again, so give you a minute.
Stand by.
Ugh, yeesh.
Faster them. Under fire.
Secure the target area.
Yeet.
Grenade.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Execution looks cool.
Frag out.
Demolition vest. Hold on. Which one am I looking at? God, I'm so out of it. Hold on.
Watch your fire. I'm on your
Demolition
side.
vest. Got it.
Friendly mosquito active.
Frag out.
They weren't even behind me. That was weird. Is there like a power attack with that, the sword?
Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
Or was that just like a glitch? It thought I turned around, maybe.
Taking rounds.
I don't know.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
You can charge attack with the sword.
Under
I
fire.
want it. I want the sword. This is bullshit. Where's the sword?
Frag out. Tit for tat, mate.
I'm suing Tick Omar. It's okay. These things happen.
Inside the perimeter.
I submitted an appeal. Well,
UAV active. Friendly mosquito deployed. The field.
Omar's ready to throw hands on my behalf, which I appreciate.
Stand by.
I really appreciate my friends, dude. They're always looking out for me and yelling at me for not taking care of myself.
Taking rounds.
Secure the target area.
Hey, Carries. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about getting a monitor so I can a portable monitor. God, I can't fucking think. A portable monitor so it's easier to edit while laying down.
Frag out.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
So for days when I'm feeling real sick, I can still at least do something,
Grenade.
even if it's very minimal.
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
LinkedIn's down again.
Perimeter.
A lot of websites are down. There's been a
Frag out.
bunch of network attacks, right? DDoS attacks.
UAV agenda. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
And lots of those.
Frag out.
How many grenade kills do I need? I just don't know.
Target
I got a
area
double.
updated.
I think we're close.
Hardpoint compromised.
I feel like the vast majority of my kills this game have been grenade kills. Not quite all of them.
Frag
Try
out.
to use it just now.
Left.
I heard LinkedIn these days is kind of full of scammers, which is crazy.
I have your back. Grenade.
Like fake job listings and people trying to get your information. Job market's not great these days.
Secure the friendly mosquito active.
This is the job market. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Dude, Omar, I saw this post. Someone said the ultimate revenge
Frag out.
for a bad employer. Instead of leaving a negative Glassdoor review, they left him a really positive one saying, the PTO was amazing. The amenities were phenomenal. My pay was like 50 grand above market. And for years they couldn't hire because people thought they were getting shortchanged because they saw that review. And it's really hard to get rid of positive reviews, apparently. Like, why would you want to take down a positive review? It's a good reflection on your company. I'm gonna do that. You bastard. You're a fiend. Ugh. Mom. Appeal approved. I'm good. I can stream again on TikTok. Get fucked. Let's see. Let's see if it'll actually, if I reload TikTok. Get ready, Omar. Get your fisticuffs at the. Oh, I'm losing. Ah, 1 second. Tina's gotta go vertical, horizontal. 1 sec. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll be up. Don't crab rave that I'm almost passing out, you fucking assholes. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know why that's been happening the last couple days. I just get random waves of like, not, ooh, not nausea. It's not the right word for it. Like wooziness. You don't feel quite right. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm okay. Give me a second. Does that help? No. One of these days, I'm really gonna croak, and you're gonna feel real bad. That was the final bonk that did her in. Alright, I think I'm okay. Ooh, shall we start the TikTok live again? Hold on. Just behave your chat. Everyone behave. And be extra liberal. I'm okay. I'm just like out of it and a little bit woozy. It's because I'm having a flare up, and when you have a flare up you feel real like flu like. And I'm taking a medication. I've like increased the medication, which also can kind of make you feel weird. So I think it's just the medication's wearing off a little bit and my body's having a reaction. If I had to guess. Drink some water. I have ginger ale. Let me go get water. Hold on. Get the jug. I got the jug. I probably have not had enough electrolytes today. That probably doesn't help. I think I'm alright. It'll pass. If it doesn't, I'll end stream. But I think we'll be okay. What challenge was I on? Still waiting on the Mythril plushie. That's fair. Yeah, I feel better. Okay, cool. Yeah, it happens, dude. It happens sometimes. At least the waves are like they seem to go fast these days. Because I'm pretty good at knowing how to. One, I'm good at spotting it, and two, I'm good at like, you just gotta. It sounds weird. You just gotta like elevate your legs. That usually helps with your blood pressure. Don't die, chat will cry. I'll try not to die on stream. I'll do my best. Okay, let's see. Going with the ram. Do I still need more grenade?
Grab the tag.
I don't even know if I can use that word. Grenade? Unalived? I really don't want to have to talk like that.
We've secured the lead.
Taking rounds. Frag out.
Hug me, brother.
Fantastic.
He did not want to hug me. He's special killed. And again, Omar, you are a mod now, so you're good to go. Wait, we have to test your mod abilities. How do we test this?
Frag out.
I'm waiting. He's like a boxer. He's doing a little bounce. You know what I mean?
Under fire.
Omar's like, say something dumb. I dare you. I double dog dare you. I triple dog dare you. I'm doing okay, Sneaky. Feeling a little woozy, but I'm okay. Make us say something dumb. I don't know. I think people are pretty quick to say dumb things by themselves. I think they'll be alright. I don't think they'll need my help. Necessarily. Oh, hi. How you doing? Wait. Oh, my kill.
Watch your fire. I'm on your side.
Baby, come back. Omar's out. He's out to cause some damage. You know what I love about chronic illness? I don't actually love it. Stress is enough to make my symptoms worse, which is phenomenal. I asked my PT, I'm like, yeah, I don't know why my knee's flaring up. It's like driving me crazy. Is stress enough to make my knee flare up? Oh yeah. What do you mean, oh yeah? Like, oh really? Anything can throw off your body. Like, great. Let's see. I'm stressed because I need to work more. But by being stressed, I can't work as much. It's great. I love this cyclical nonsense. Should I ban someone on Twitch first? No, it's okay.
Grenade.
Jesus. Alright, this might work. TikTok, can you hear me? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Tú hablas español?
Taking rounds.
Hello?
Frag out.
It does work. I see people watching for sure, but I don't see anyone chatting. I only saw one comment.
Confirmed.
I'm with you.
That was like 10 minutes ago.
Friendly mosquito deployed.
That's terrifying. Sneaky. I'm like, my biggest thing is like, I'm glad you got it checked out. That's what I tell people now. I don't care if you think you have a cold. Go to a doctor and get a paper trail of like your issues on paper. So if it doesn't go away, your issues are more likely to be resolved faster. Don't be like me. Don't be a dummy and be like, have your loved ones gaslighting you thinking, you're fine, you're fine, you're too young to be this sick. And I'm over here like a shell of a human, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm dying. It's like, no, you're fine.
Frag out.
No, I think this is it. I think I'm being facetious, but that's kinda, I'm only being slightly facetious.
Watch your fire.
Like, only slightly. Like, you're fine. Meanwhile, a strong breeze could have taken me out. Only slightly. It was bad. My autoimmune disease when I was first... Because I went 6 months at least untreated with a severe autoimmune disease. Within a span of 6 months, just to give you an idea, this is unheard of. Every doctor I've spoken to about this issue has never heard of an autoimmune disease being this severe. I went from having one x-ray, my knee looked normal. The only thing they can see was in the MRI, they saw patella tendonitis and an MCL tear. Between 6 months of x-rays, I went from having no arthritis to end-stage arthritis. Your Mima's arthritis. The kind of arthritis you get before a knee replacement. Within 6 months. My doctor said if I was not the same doctor who did your previous x-ray, I wouldn't believe this. That's how severe it was. And imagine going through that debilitating pain. And autoimmune diseases don't just like... You don't just feel like the symptoms from the RA, which is bone pain and swelling. You also you could potentially get organ damage because it attacks your whole body. It was 6 months. Felt like absolute garbage. And my family was like, nah, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm on your side.
You're fine. It's fine. You're being dramatic. You have anxiety. It's like, I don't know. I'm really having a hard time walking here. Ah, it's fine. You're just trying not to go back to school. It's like, what? MCL tears are rough, but you're being dramatic. Like, okay. Okay. Never. I've had multiple surgeons tell me I've never seen a knee this bad in someone your age, besides maybe an accident. Just doing things. Yeah, I'm trying to do the challenges. Made a recovery. I'm stable. My markers have improved a lot since last year. Last year, I was really sick. I talked about it briefly, but I haven't gotten into the full details. I was not doing well. And as a result, I was not doing well mentally. It was probably the lowest I've been mentally. But the markers have been greatly improved. Just one example, my blood pressure. I went to the ER because my blood pressure was so high. I was 180 over 100, I think, something like that, which is danger zone. It's not like administrated to the emergency room, but it's danger zone. Now my blood pressure is normal. No medication, just lifestyle changes. And my pain is manageable. Unfortunately, the bone is like so deteriorated that nothing will fix it besides a knee replacement. And unfortunately, as a result, because my body is having such a bad reaction, at this point I'm not having autoimmune flare-ups, I'm having osteoarthritis flare-ups. So it's starting out with that. Again, it's like your grandma's arthritis. The bones are so deteriorated it's causing a reaction in my body. So that in and of itself is going to cause an autoimmune reaction. So although it's not starting with the autoimmune, the bone issues are causing autoimmune reactions after the fact. And the medications I'm taking to keep that under control are really taxing on my body. So I have days like this where I'm feeling, although I'm not like in a lot of pain, I feel real rough. Like, I feel like I'm coming down with the flu. Because my body's like trying to have a reaction and the medication's trying to fight it off, and then I'm having a little bit of a reaction from the medication, I'm sure. So it's just like a balancing act because I still have to work. And I've been dealing with this on and off for 10 years. So just like riding it out and doing nothing all day will drive me crazy. I can't do that anymore. I can do that maybe once or twice a week. If I do it more than that, I start like mentally having really bad days. So that's why today I'm here, even though I really probably shouldn't be streaming. And I should be chilling, but if I am inactive too long or like not keeping busy, I will go stir crazy.
1 minute remaining.
Visual on a target.
That's me. This very same SheKnives. Sorry for the tangent.
Confirm that.
Like, that's more or less what I'm dealing with.
Grenade, get back.
Good job. So I can't work a normal job because of how severe my health issues are. But I do like
Airstrike inbound.
miscellaneous things for money. And it's not a lot, but I get by. I switch between like 3 or 4 things outside of YouTube and Twitch and stuff for money.
Ain't much of a finisher.
Which is because I can't have a normal 9 to 5. No one's gonna hire me at the hours I could work. No one would hire me. And it wouldn't be enough to like live off of anyway.
Confirmed.
Ain't much of a finisher.
And disability in this country is a joke, so they would laugh in my face.
Return to base.
We thought it's about starting a GoFundMe. I don't want to. The reason I don't want to is because my surgery is covered by insurance. I do have insurance, thank God. I'm really hoping that the surgery is going to be like a game changer because I'll have full mobility in that leg. Exercise is good for my disease. And I'll be able to, because my body having flare-ups will be less frequent, ideally, right? Because I'm not, the source of the flare-ups will be dealt with. And the disease will be under control, so I'll be able to decrease these medications that are really hard on my system so I can work more. That's like, that's the idea. That's what me and my doctors are going with. And I'm lucky. I was supposed to get a knee replacement at 19. I'm 29. I've been living with this for 10 years. So my doctors are confident that's like the fix. At least that's the next step, right? And if I would have gotten this at 19, I would have been worse off. I know I am old. If I would have gotten this at 19, the knee replacement only lasts 10 to 15 years. Now they do 30-year knee replacements. There you go. So if it comes to that after the surgery and I'm still struggling in that sense, maybe some sort of thing will be in my future. I don't think so. I think we'll be okay. 29 really isn't that old. Do I still need grenade eliminations? I feel like I've gotten so many. That was the last one. Okay. What do we need now? We got the grenades. One now. What's up, Owen? Thank you for following. Thank you for following the streams, guys. What's up, Mist? Yeah, again, it's covered by insurance, and the reason I'm perfect for the 30-year knee replacement, actually won't have to pay more because I'm like who that kind of knee replacement was designed for. So it actually won't cost more for my insurance. It's meant for younger patients. Because it's made with a proprietary metal, I guess? Because normal knee replacements, there's a chance of rejection and stuff. Doodle dang. Yeah, but I'm pre-ordering the deluxe edition of the knee replacement, you know. It's pretty exclusive. Thank you for the resub, I appreciate it. How was your stream, Brody? What'd you play?
Friendly mosquito active. Friendly mosquito deployed.
I'm 32, get on my level scrub, sorry, dang. Why not the collector's edition? You're right. Dude, I heard some places, some hospitals will let you keep your old joint. I don't know if I'm gonna level with you, chat. I don't think I want it. I don't think I want it. Maybe some goth woman will want it. That's how I'll propose to my future goth GF. You want my old knee. I know some women who would kill for that. Put it in a jar. Oh, god. Yeah, that's me, Owen. That's the very same. I need to give him the follow. Getty 420. Excuse me. I forgot the 420. Shame on me. And anyone else who's followed, I appreciate you. Welcome. Swimming, I do water physio. Which, unfortunately, when I first started, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be in pain. Still hurts. It still hurts trying to swim with as bad as my knee is. It's just not as painful, right? Even if I don't bend the joint, it still hurts because it's so. You have to understand. I've had a doctor tell me it's like me trying to walk on a broken leg, essentially. That's why so many doctors are surprised I can still walk. So until it's fully healed from the replacement, it's gonna hurt. It helps keep the muscles going, but you know, almost at retirement. Oh, stop! We're not that old. Jeez. Did you hear some people are trying to raise the retirement age to like 70? I'm not making it 70. I don't know about you guys. I'm definitely not making it that far. Genetics are not on my side for that one. It is less pain. From multiple knee replacements in my family, I can tell you with confidence you'll feel a lot better. I will. And part of what was so depressing before, I would get so depressed because I would be in so much pain. And there was no end like in sight for the pain. Versus now, I heard the surgery is very painful. But there's an end date, right? Like you'll eventually, it's pain with a purpose. You'll eventually recover and you'll feel better. I've had PT, my PT has had patients that tell them a week later that their knee is less painful than it was before the surgery, which is insane. So, and again, all of my doctors, all of them are very excited with the prospect. It's just I need to make sure my health numbers are good. So in the next couple weeks, I'm going to meet with my surgeon and we'll have to wait and see. I'm really hoping they're like, we're gonna have to delay it a couple more months. But unfortunately, my risk for complications is still pretty high. What's up, Dale? Thank you for the follow, I appreciate you. And for the longest time when I made content, I did not talk about this at all. Because it wasn't your guys' problem. But I will say, talking about it has been such a relief. Because it's like a pressure cooker, you know? The mental toll just builds up over time. Even my friends didn't know for the longest time. Omar can attest to this. They didn't know forever. They didn't know till like 3 or 4 years ago that I was dealing with all these health issues. I would like hint at it, but I didn't talk about it in detail. Omar, are you still here? I need you to vouch for me. Oh, they're not gonna believe me. They're gonna think I'm a liar. Oh no. One time, he's probably getting food. I totally forgot what challenge we're doing. What challenge are we doing? Dude, I hope we get Cyberpunk within my lifetime. I'll be like, what's her name from Cyberpunk? I'll be, what was the name of the lady who runs the club? Melee crouch kills. Okay. What is her name? The old lady? She's like Johnny's old flame. So we're just going for crouch knife kills? Rogue. Yeah, I'll be like Rogue. I'll have like cybernetics, but I'll be super old. Hopefully we'll have Cyberpunk within my lifetime. Once the AI has taken all of our jobs. Be like AI streamers. Judy is my wife. Excuse me. She is not old. That is my wife in Cyberpunk.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push it back.
I have such a time. Let's see. Who do I romance in games? Judy, Karlak. What's another example so you guys can get a point of reference? I simp over Vi from League of Legends.
With you, mate.
Just really strong women. You didn't. I know. Karlak rejected me. That's not my fault.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by.
Dude, I was like, pain was so bad the other day. I was like, I wonder if like it'd be easier if I just
Compromise. Secure the area.
got it removed. just I don't need this leg that bad, right?
Friendly airstrike in the AO.
That's how bad it can be sometimes. Like, I don't need the leg. Maybe they could just, you know, get rid of it.
Friendly mosquito.
You get a healthy buff. Oh my god. Omar, I was just talking about it. How long ago did I tell you guys, everyone in the group, about my health issues? Like, in detail. Because before, I think I hinted at it for many years, but I never really talked about it. Right? Vouch for me. Or at least refresh my memory, because I know my memory is not what it used to be.
Confirming next target. Hostile UAV in the area. Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Enemy UAV
Like, for a long time, you guys didn't even know I was sick, right?
target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Get my craft kills. Eh. Are you? Game.
Friendly mosquito deployed.
I'm getting devastated. Excuse me.
Inside the perimeter.
What is going on? I have no idea if I'm doing this correctly. Just thought you were a hamster. Dude, I haven't heard the word swag in forever. Good lord. What year is it? The people are using the word swag.
1 minute remaining. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
I always assume everyone's something. Yeah, cool, because that's the default, right? Most people are helping.
Friendly mosquito active.
I think I got it. I think I got the crouch kills. Kate from Fallout. I'm trying to think. What is Kate from Fallout? What mission is she from? I haven't played Fallout in forever. The only Fallout I've played is 4. Madison, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I mean, everyone gets sick eventually. That's why I don't understand why people will like be, you know, they'll make fun of people with like older people, right? Like, why are you doing that, dude? You're gonna get, if you're lucky, you'll get old too. Fallout 4 combat zone. It's been a long time, I don't remember. But I certainly have a type. I like strong women. I like a woman who can throw me over her shoulder, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I also like really like hyper feminine women. I can't even talk. Like hyper feminine women.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
But still powerful, you know, like super villains, right? Like one of my first crushes as a kid was Ares from Sinbad. Have you seen that villain? Like women in general, that's true. Like, have you guys know that character? You guys know the character I'm talking about? Ares from Sinbad? She's the main villain in that story. You're in the Lady Dimitrescu? One moment. Hold on to that thought. Give me 1 second. Un momento, por favor. I'm trying to boot up my Steam. Hold on. Steam's having problems.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
I think the servers are having issues. I'll show you. My Steam profile is Lady Dimitrescu. Lady Dimitrescu.
Mission failed. Return to base.
The fact that I know how to pronounce her name should be sentiment enough about how much I simp for that woman. Most people cannot pronounce her name. I can. Simp. She's like canonically 10 feet tall. Of course I'm into that woman. What do you mean? Don't, well, that, honestly, bonk, Ray, I'll give you that bonk. That one is appropriate. That was a fair bonk. It's just my Steam profile. It's literally Lady Dimitrescu. It's the animated one. Hear me out, the Resident Evil merchant? Absolutely not hearing you out. That is definitely a hear me out statement. That is an appropriate use of the hear me out statement. I can't with you on that one, brother. I can't. From 4. Okay, from 4. I haven't seen the one from 4. I thought we were talking about 7 or 8. I thought you were talking about the only, because I've only played 7 and 8. God, no, yeah, no, I've heard people say crazier things. I'm gonna live with you. I've heard crazier. Sniper Wolf from Metal Gear. I haven't played a Metal Gear game. That's on my list. I need to play through the Metal Gear series, the Halo series on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna play through the Halo series on stream. I might do that offline and record it like a playthrough. I've only ever played the original Metal Gear game when I was a kid. What's up, Major? How you doing? Yeah, level 300. Honestly, that's not that high of a level. I barely played this season. It's okay, it's still a high level, but I haven't played that much this season. I know who Sniper Wolf is from Metal Gear. I've seen her in the newest game. I've seen videos about her lore, how like she has to reveal, okay, I have to say this carefully because I'm on TikTok. She has to wear certain types of clothing because it helps her abilities. Game designers, come here. Game designers, anime guys, mangaka. If you want to dress her in scantily clad clothing, you don't need canon reasons for it. Just dress them in scantily clad clothing. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to come up with a nonsense lore reason behind it. That's Quiet. Oh, so Sniper Wolf and Quiet are different. Okay, Sniper Wolf. Metal Gear. Hold on. I can see it. I can see it. She kind of reminds me of Black Cat from Spider-Man. Yeah, the choker really adds to the look, I think. Yeah, I approve. I approve. Ray, that's so weird. We gotta make sure it's as accurate as possible. That's the only way I can think they would justify that move. Oh, thank you for the roses. I'm sorry if I didn't see that earlier. Thank you for the Rosa and the 13 roses. I'm so sorry I didn't see that earlier. Thank you. I don't get notifications on. Let me open up TikTok on this screen. I've been so good about that lately. It's been easier for me to see. There we go. Now I can see. That's me, Ghost. The very safe. So what challenges do I need to do now? Gavin, thank you for the follow. Do I just need to unlock it now? I do. So, how did I miss this? Because I wouldn't stop yapping. I mean, as a streamer, I kind of yap professionally. That's kind of my job. Hold on. Do that. Actually, let me just switch the knife off my knife class. No, I don't have to start from this ground up. Get ready to see some knifing. Some quality sword play. For real? Yep, that's me. Can you not tell? Do I not sound the same? For the pit? That's crazy. Dude, I shouldn't... The internet does not surprise me anymore. It really doesn't. Is that a bit different? Well, I am, like... I have been making content for 10 years. So maybe that's why I sound a little different. And feeling a little ill today, so that also might contribute. Or I'm just old. I can't really... It's hard to discern. Last time I heard you... Oh, I haven't done those CSGO case opening videos in like... I don't think I've been featured in one of those videos in like 8 years. But yeah, 8 years of difference. I'm gonna have some vocal differences. Just letting you know, there are 2 different swings. Okay, I'll try that. Are you SheKnives from SheKnives? The very same, Omar, the very same. I'm actually SheKnives. I gotta reset the like thing. We had to reset the like thing because I reset the stream. What's up, morning? How you doing? Does it still say Helldivers for you? On me, it says, for my screen, it says Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3. Or did you just watch the Helldivers streams? Is that what it is? Not Solid Snake. I played the dude, I can't tell you how many times I played the demo on PlayStation 1 for the original Metal Gear game. Hundreds of times. Same thing with the Tomb Raider demo. It took me so long to get out of the prison. So long. Okay. This is the right click. Let's see the left click. Okay. Hold on. Are they actually different or is it random? Only ever played Metal Gear 5. It's on my list. I've never played a... Again, as an adult, I've never played a Metal Gear game. So it should be fun to stream. I like the sound. Speaking of Tomb Raider. Ooh! So it has a random finisher. It is interesting. Okay. That's if I click or do a left click, that's what happened. But maybe they have to be like looking right at me. What's up, Zambi? No, this is a sword. Not quite. Don't mind me, just dueling people. Alright, I don't like the left click because it slows me down too much. It's cool, but it slows you down way too much. I'm gonna try to do right clicks from now on. Like, this is not optimal. I'm gonna try the right click. See if that's consistently has an animation or not. It is badass. It's not badass when you're trying to get a feed, though. Is this ranked or quick play? I don't hate myself, so it's quick play. Yeah, I have no desire to play ranked. I'm good. Thank you so much. Link, but no thing. Yeah, I really don't know how you get the full animation. I think it's just if they're looking right at you. And like standing still, maybe. Right now I'm right clicking. Maybe the right click is the faster animation. We'll have to test it on someone who's AFK. And the slide seems to go faster too. No, I don't I don't hate people who play ranked. They're allowed to play ranked. It's all good. I just don't like doing it, so I'm not gonna do it. You know, like whenever I do the camo grinds in these games, people are like, just play hardcore, it's so much easier. I don't like playing hardcore, so I'm gonna play hardcore. Is it easier? Probably. I'll take your word for it. I just don't like doing it. Top favorite game from my childhood. Oh god. I don't know. I really like Skyrim. Even though Skyrim, I was 17 when I played Skyrim, so like, does that count as my childhood? Yes. But I was, you know, that was later. The reason I like Skyrim is I was going through a really difficult time. And this is before I was even sick, right? So that just shows like how rough of a time it was for me. And it was like my escape was playing Skyrim all day long after getting my stuff done. Is that a hamster or a chipmunk? It's a squirrel. You just can't see the tail because it's under the blanket. Why does everyone assume? Everyone assumes it's a hamster. I'm trying to think of other games. I really like the original Spyro trilogy. Spyro 2 specifically. I love the original Ratchet and Clank games. I loved Crisis Core on the PSP. I'm trying to think of other games. It's hard. I'm old. I loved NBA 2K. Specifically, I'll tell you which game I liked specifically. NBA Street Volume 2. So it wasn't 2K, it was NBA Street Volume 2. I love that game. My dad played a lot of Vice City. I watched a lot of Vice City growing up. No, it's not a squirrel. Don't tell me what it is. It isn't. It is a squirrel. What do you mean? It's my mascot. How are you gonna be like, no, not a squirrel? What do you mean? Halo 3. I didn't play Halo growing up, so I don't really have an opinion. I'm trying to think of other games I played when I was very young. One of the first games I played was Yoshi's Island 2. That one's got like a place in my heart. Even though I was really bad at it. My brother never told me how to play it. My dad, like, my mom had the rule, you know how moms are. Let your little sibling play. My brother would be like, bet, okay. But then he would never tell me how to play. He would just hand me the controller. And I wouldn't know what I was doing and I would die right away. But I didn't care because I was included. I was totally content with getting the opportunity. So that was the dynamic we had. I didn't play Bad Company. I did play Battlefield 3 when it came out. That was my first Battlefield. Great. I even got the, because it was so good, I ended up getting the season pass so I can get the box cutter later on. Because I even went knife only in Battlefield 3 sometimes. Because Battlefield 3 specifically had a really cool mechanic. If you got a finisher on someone in Battlefield 3, you would get their dog tag and it would be in the menu. You can see all the different dog tags you collected and how many of the same dog tag you collected, which was an amazing feature. I wish it was in the current Battlefields. It was my favorite. They were like my little trophies. Wii Sports. Oh yeah, I used to love Wii Bowling. That was our family favorite. My mom hurt herself playing Wii Bowling. We played a lot of games. I played a lot of games when I was a kid. We did like this is for the old people in chat. You guys remember the Blockbuster Pass? So you can rent like 2 games a week. We had that towards the end of Blockbuster. Before that, we used to get 1 game a week. So we were constantly trying a bunch of new games. And I'm sure a lot of them, like, I'm sure if I saw screenshots of them, I'd be like, oh my god, I remember that game. We played a lot of fighting games growing up because it was easier when you had a bunch of people over to get more people to play with fighting games than single player games. So we played a lot of fighting games. We played a lot of racing games. This is my favorite racing game is Midnight Club 2, for anyone who's curious. We played that religiously. I have it on my external hard drive. As a, what's it called? Like, I own a physical copy, but now because I have a physical copy, I can have a digital copy. That's my reasoning behind it. I'm trying to think. I loved Sonic Adventures 2 on the Game Gear. That was a game I played a ton. Crash Bandicoot, obviously. The original Ratchet and Clank, I think I mentioned that earlier. And I think those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure if you mentioned a game, I could tell you whether or not I've played it. I've never played the BioShock series. That's like on the list of games to play. I've missed a lot of franchises over the years. Like a lot. But I've seen a lot of playthroughs and I watch a lot of gaming content over the years. So there's a high chance, even though I haven't played it, I can identify it. Portal 2 is a great one. That's one of my favorites. I didn't play it as a kid. I played it as, I think I was 18. 18 or 20. Somewhere between there. That's when I first got my first real gaming PC. Yeah, the Portal series is close to my heart. I love that. I love Gladys's sass. I love it so much. Last of Us. I've never played The Last of Us. I've seen so many playthroughs of it. I watched specifically the first playthrough I watched of it was PewDiePie's playthrough when he first played it. I haven't played it myself. It's on the list. Same thing with The Last of Us 2. I love the story behind it. Great game. I actually got The Last of Us 2 when it first released. I got the collector's edition. But I was really... Depression is a common theme with me. I was really depressed at the time because it was right when the plague hit, so I didn't want anything else depressing at the time, so I didn't play through the second game. Because I already got the major spoiler from the second game. Souls game. Bloodborne's my favorite. I also really like Dark Souls 3. I've tried 1, I tried 2, I didn't like them as much. Related the story so much. Joel and Red Dead Redemption 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Joel and specifically Arthur Morgan remind me a lot of my dad. So those games are especially difficult for me to like even watch. I can't imagine trying to play them. Even same thing with God of War. God of War, I had a hard time playing it. I didn't talk about it on stream. I've streamed the game. I didn't finish it yet. But a lot of Kratos' struggles remind me of my dad. A lot of struggles he had to deal with. In terms of like, my dad had a lot of anger issues. So it kind of reminds me a lot of that dynamic I have with my dad. Where he's trying to be a better person, you know? Woo. But I do like the original Walking Dead Telltale game. Great game. Okay, yeah, I need to right click with the sword so I don't get the animation. I only saw the OG playthrough. I love, dude, Until Dawn, I have not played it myself. I love watching playthroughs of Until Dawn. I'm so excited for the remaster. I can't wait to see a whole new generation of content creators play through that series. I tweeted that out when it first came out. Because it's going to be so good. Those games with my dad had the best father-son talk afterwards. That's awesome. Yeah, my dad doesn't play games anymore, but I definitely got my gaming habits from him. My dad was a big gamer when I was little. But these days he'll ask me about games and I'll tell him about it. Because he's like so interested in gaming still, but he does not... He's so busy. He doesn't want to, like, waste time. That's his logic. I tell him all the time, what's the difference between that and watching TV, but... At least he can watch TV with my mom, you know. That's, I think, this is justification. My mom is not a big fan of video games. I think that also is part of it too, is he doesn't want to hear it. Which is understandable. I just know whenever if I eventually get married, I just need to make sure my partner also either plays video games or gets it, you know? Because I get so upset for people on their behalf when I see someone who hates their partner's hobbies. I don't get it, dude. They like resent their partners for being really into video games. Or they resent their partners for being really into reading. Because they're not getting attention. It's like, dude, it doesn't make any sense. I get if they're like truly like shirking their responsibilities as an adult because of their hobby. That's one thing. But just like because you think they're too old for that hobby, that will never make sense to me. Played the OG Warzone a lot. Nice. Yeah, my dad... I would say my dad was never particularly good at video games. He just really enjoyed them. He didn't need to be good. That wasn't why he played games. My brother's pretty good at video games, but that's because he likes being more competitive. I am not a very competitive person. So I don't like playing competitive modes all the time. Do you think Carla would be good at Fortnite? Dude, pro gamer. She would absolutely be a pro gamer. 100%. She would also go through a controller a week. She's a barbarian. It's a shame. It feels like the Telltale Walking Dead games are the only good Walking Dead games that have come out. All the other ones I've heard about have been absolute nightmares. They're just really poorly designed. They remind me of like 2000s movie tie-in games. Cash grabs, you know? But I imagine that's essentially what they are. Because there's just cash grabs. Alright. Tips for the sword. Right click. Don't left click. Unless you're trying to style on them. Then you can left click. Final season never got finished. Yeah, didn't the Telltale company go bankrupt? I thought they went bankrupt, but now they're announcing new games again. I'm really confused about that. I like the Arkham Batman games. I still haven't finished Arkham Knight. That's one of my offline games. But I really like Arkham Origins. I think it's still my favorite. I have not been playing that many games offline though, because usually when I'm offline, I'm either resting or trying to edit. Especially the last month or so, it's been really hard trying to get anything done. Rain won't let up. I know, and you're used to LA weather. I haven't seen your ears popped up on my TikTok one. Hi, how you doing? How's it going, Doge? Origins got too much hate. I think it's because they changed the Batman voice actor. But they had to. They wanted a young Batman. They didn't want, you know, traditional Batman. I loved Origins. I thought it was great. It showed angsty Batman. Batman, when he first starts out, you can't tell me that man is not angsty. He has to be. He dresses up like a bat. Hey, do you hear how he talks? Of course he'd be an angsty young adult. He doesn't know what he's doing. That's why I really like the Robert Pattinson Batman so far. It's because he's just this angsty emo kid who lost his parents, and now he wants justice. But he hasn't nailed how to be Batman or Bruce Wayne yet. What's up, Jesse? Thank you for the follow. I want there to be a good Superman. I'm of the opinion that Superman is supposed to be a super nice guy's cinnamon roll. That's how I like my Superman. Once he's fully fledged as a character, he's just like the nicest. He's supposed to be more human than people. because he's such a nice guy. I'm so tired of this, like, the villain Superman only makes sense to me as a juxtaposition to normal Superman. So when all the stuff that's coming out in major pop culture is evil Superman, it doesn't have as much of an impact as it did when it was first happening, like when the first Injustice came out. That's just me. I like Superman saving kittens out of trees, you know? He's kind of he's a himbo. Superman's a himbo. For all intents and purposes, and that's why I think the dynamic between Batman and Superman works so much in the comics and stuff. Is because Batman's this angsty dude who doesn't know how to smile, and Superman likes to mess with him. But they're still like best friends. Very hot take, but Ben Affleck Batman's my favorite. I don't see him as Batman. I just don't. I don't like the interpretation of Batman using guns. It's a take. Like, it's an interpretation of Batman. I just don't like that interpretation of Batman. Like, I'm much more okay with the idea now that like multiverse has become such a prevalent thing in superhero or just media in general. So like there's definitely universes where I can see Batman just kind of saying screw it and using weapons that he normally doesn't use. So it's less of a annoying thing to me now as opposed to like when Batman versus Superman was first coming out. Because that, when I found out he was like just lighting people up, that drove me nuts. Because so much of, especially in the show, the animated series, which is like what put Batman on the map for a lot of people, is that's like such a major plot point is that he refuses to use guns. And in this other version of him, he's like, why not? I don't know, D2. I'm not into the comics as much as I wish I was. I just find comics such they're so expensive for how much you get. Manga has spoiled me. I grew up reading manga. You get a ton of value for what you're reading as opposed to like the cost of comics in the US, unfortunately. Maybe one of these days, like when I'm not pinching pennies, I'll sign up to one of the subscription services where you can read as much comics as you want. It does have a tank. Darth, it is super like corny, but the tank shoots out tasers. It's not a normal tank. It's a non-lethal tank. Again, super goofy. 100% I'm right there with you. But it's a comic book. Comic books are supposed to be goofy. It has a minigun. Right. With non-lethal settings. I'm just saying, it does. It does have non-lethal settings. But you have to keep in mind, comics were originally designed, I think up until the 90s. There was a comic code. It was a very strenuous set of rules of what you can and couldn't do in comics. And Batman is old enough that most of his lore had to work within the constraints of the comic book code. So that's why I'm like so in my brain that's why Batman is who he is because the comic code. There are different versions of Batman now that is a much more violent interpretation. I just don't prefer those. They exist. They're allowed to exist. People really like those versions of Batman. And again, Superman too. People really like those versions. But I like the old school, like, almost kitschy interpretations of these heroes. Am I an Adam West Batman fan? Yes and no. But for different reasons. It's for the same reason I like Lego Batman, right? It's just like such an absurd interpretation that it doesn't bother me. These are like one-offs. They're fine. Yeah, I love the Batman that's always yelling about justice, you know? Moral high ground Batman. Again, they're like old school like cartoon comic book heroes, because the cartoons were very much reminiscent of the comic books. Because again, they had to work within the code, the comic code, which was it's so comics could be sold to kids, more or less. Because if comics were too violent, kids, well, like parents would not buy comics for their kids. That's why the comic book code was made. Because, like, you know how there was, like, the satanic panic with Pokemon? It was a very similar kind of reaction to comic books when they first came out. It's poisoning the youth, blah, 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 blah. So in order to, like, appease those people, they had the comic book code. You have to also keep in consideration, too, movies also had really strenuous codes back in the day. There was, I forget what it was called for Hollywood specifically, but for, like, I don't know, 40 plus years, you couldn't show a toilet on movies. It was against the movie code. Couldn't show anything. Like, there was a really long list of things you can show. And some of them are ridiculous. But it was part of the code. Oh, he couldn't move his neck because of the suit? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about, he just was recently in the Flash movie. You're talking about that Batman. Yeah, I like that movie. I love that movie. I watched it a ton as a kid. God, what is his name? Celebrity's like in his 60s at this point. I forget his name. Michael Keaton. Yeah, dude, Mr. Freeze? Arnold as Mr. Freeze? That was the greatest. I thought that was so funny. That, and I think that's what made me... Poison Ivy kind of influenced my type of women, I think, in that movie. She definitely had some influence. Not as much as some other women in fiction, but underrated Batman villain. Yeah. I don't know, man. I like strong women. I don't know. I love villainesses. I like women who could just me, you know? I can't say it because TikTok. I love women who could just end my existence. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? Don't bonk me. Okay, that was an appropriate bonk. I like strong women. What do you want from me? I think my biggest, like, I don't understand why I feel this way, but I feel this way was probably, I've said this multiple times on stream. If you've ever watched Scooby-Doo, what was it? Velma to a certain extent. Apparently the OG Scooby-Doo live action movie was supposed to be a PG-13 movie. There was supposed to be more of Velma in that outfit. There's a reason Velma's dressed like that in that movie. It was supposed to be like a lesbian romance between her and Daphne. It was cut. But what I'm referring to specifically is there's Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Curse. There's a character called Thorn from the Hex Girls. I had a huge crush on that character. What? Yeah, no, the OG live action Scooby-Doo was supposed to be PG-13. It was supposed to be a much more mature project, and then they brought it down. Why else would Velma be wearing leather like that, dude? It wasn't supposed to be an adult-rated film, but it was supposed to be more mature. Then, and Shaggy references Mary Jane multiple times. It's supposed to be like a subtle joke. But like one of the characters in the second movie, one of the characters' names is Mary Jane. Like, oh, that's my favorite name. Of course it is. Of course it's your favorite name, Shaggy. In that movie too, there's like smoke coming out of the truck, and you're like, oh. As an adult, you know why there's smoke coming out of the van. As a kid, they say, oh, it's because they're grilling in the truck. Okay. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Movie was a fever dream. It was a fever dream. Absolute fever dream. I own them both on DVD though. Running. I'm trying to think of other movies that I really like. Dude, I'm so excited for the Tron movie. The Tron sequel. I love the first Tron movie. Again, very kitschy. Not particularly well written. I love that cyberpunk sci-fi garbage. I eat it up, dude. I recently watched Blade Runner 2049 last year for the first time. The movie was okay. Universe, delicious. I loved every second of the universe. Same thing with Cyberpunk. I think I'm like 20% done with the main quest in Cyberpunk because I keep doing side missions because I want the game to last as long as possible. I'm loving the ride so far. Cyberpunk, I think, is my second favorite setting in fiction. I still think like fantasy medieval is my favorite, but I also really love that dystopian Cyberpunk. It's just so good. I'm excited they're coming out with a sequel. The Doom movie with Dwayne? Dude, I did not watch it. I've seen like video essays on it. Looks like a hoot. V is a— no, she's not, Ray. I disagree. I disagree. Sure. Witcher 3 is my favorite fantasy game. That's another one on my list that I've never played. I own it because I got it on sale for $5, but I have never played it. Just going in. So good. I heard when people tell me like, Tina, this is the best RPG I've ever played. Like, great. How long is it? 50 hours plus. I'm like, oh, I'm too old, dude. I'm getting to that age where a game, if it's over 50 hours, it's such a commitment, dude. I don't play for more than 3 or 4 hours a day. And that's if I'm streaming and making content. Usually around 3 hours in, I feel super sick. So you have to keep in mind, a game like that would take me weeks to finish. I am chronically ill. I could, like, sitting for too long is enough to make me ill. So, like, like, I have to work within the constraints of my body. Need to buy the DLC. I'll play the DLC once I beat the game. I still haven't beaten the game. Dude, I'm still sad about Jackie. Jackie was such... Talk about a character making an impact with so little screen time. What a character, dude. My base... Sneaky, I appreciate it, but I almost always play games in release of when they... This is a Kingdom Hearts habit. Because for so many years, I played through all the Kingdom Hearts games on stream. So many years, people were like, play this game first, play this game first. I prefer whenever they were released. It's just the easiest thing for me to remember. I just play them in order of release. If I go back and play, like, replay certain games to, like, refresh my memory, that's fine. I don't think I'll need to if I'm playing the games back to back, but again, I prefer going based on release date. No happy ending. I know there's no happy ending in Cyberpunk. That's Cyberpunk as a genre. There is no happy endings in these universes. That's not just the game. That's just a trope of the genre. It's a prequel from the OG devs. That makes sense. I played through Yakuza 0 about halfway. Again, loved the Yakuza game. It was great. I didn't play it on stream. But it has one of those things where it's too long. I'm hoping post knee replacement surgery and I'm decreasing my medications and I put on more like muscle mass and I'm just overall a healthier person. I'll be able to work out almost every day and to balance out the amount of sitting I'll be doing, right? That's the idea, right? Maybe I'll be able, a year from now, maybe I'll be able to stream 6 hours instead of 3 hours a day. And I can tackle these larger games for you guys. That's if everything goes well. I can't predict the future, but that's like the mindset I'm going with, you know? And dude, the Yakuza games, I've only played the first one. Dude, Another big problem with the Yakuza games, they come out so often now. There's a new one every year, bro. And they're like 100-hour games. How am I supposed to keep up with these games? I know they're great, but dang, dude. What's up, Jack? How you doing? I feel kind of similar with Persona. Persona games don't come out nearly as often, but the Persona games are also 100+ hour games, right? That's another very popular request I get. It was like, man, that's a lot of video game. That's a lot of video game, bro. And your girl's got attention span issues. Like, it's gotta be a banger for me to be playing that much. I didn't even finish Elden Ring, dude. I really liked Elden Ring. But even I got burnt out trying to fight every boss playing that game. I did like, how many hours did I get into Elden Ring before I stopped? I never finished. And I'm sure people are like, Tina, you don't have to fight every boss. You just got to fight the main ones. I'm sure. I didn't know that at the time. I kind of screwed myself in that one. I screwed the pooch. Elden Ring. I think I have 73 hours. That's what I was like, I've had enough. That's what I decided. I prefer Bloodborne. I prefer the shorter linear experience. 400 hours on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. To be fair, it's kind of easy to get those games to get kind of grindy. And by I mean those games, I mean Assassin's Creed specifically. Dude, the first game I 100%ed was Assassin's Creed 2. Honestly, I think that might be my favorite game from my childhood, now that I think about it. I cry when I hear Ezio's theme these days. I start tearing up because I love Ezio as a character so freaking much, dude. I adore Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. Such great games. I can only beat Soulsborne games if I like the setting. I agree. I think some people like don't get that because the game's good, it shouldn't matter. No, dude, if I had to spend a lot of time in this world, I have to like the world too. I've absolutely not finished games because I don't like the world that they're set in. It's huge. It's a very important thing to me. If I'm spending 20+ hours on a game, I gotta enjoy the universe that it's setting. And again, I admire so much content creators and streamers specifically. Dude, Iron Mouse will always have my love and respect, dude. This woman is chronically ill and she streams 10+ hours a day. Granted, she's an addict and she loves streaming, which is, I get it. I couldn't do it, man. I can't do it with my health issues. Maybe one day I'll be able to do 6 hours. Chat, I love you. I do not want to spend 10 hours a day in an office chair. I don't care if it's playing video games or filing paperwork. I don't think I could do it. I'd rather move boxes for a living. My brain just cannot handle that level of like not doing physical activity. I need to do something. I cannot sit still for that long. That's whew. Andromeda. I never played the Mass Effect series. That's another one I've been asked to play through multiple times. Ubisoft, not just with Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft as a company is so frustrating, dude. They want to get away with the same nonsense that Activision and EA gets away with, but they don't have nearly as much buying power, for lack of a better word. They can't get away with the same nonsense EA and Activision can get away with, because at least they have, like, they have market value. Ubisoft doesn't have that. Move boxes for a living. Dude, again, if I had an option, if I was not chronically ill and I had a choice of a job, I would probably do construction. Because I cannot imagine sitting at a desk all day. I don't think I can do it. Again, it could be playing video games all day. I don't think I can do it. Editing is probably the closest thing. Editing or 3D animation is the two things I can imagine myself sacrificing to do those jobs. You know what I mean? Doesn't pay well. Yeah, a lot of physical labor jobs don't pay well. Pay doesn't really matter to me. If I can't do it for more than 2 years, the pay doesn't matter because I'm not going to do it for more than 2 years. You know what I mean? They don't have. Yeah, at this point, Assassin's Creed is less of what it started with, and it's just a straight RPG, which is fine. They just aren't particularly good RPGs. They're okay, but I've played far better. You know, I think the only reason that the current Assassin's Creeds kind of excel to a certain extent is the settings they take place in. Which is like 90% of their gimmicks when they're trying to sell these games. This one's in Valhalla. This one's in ancient Rome. This one's in Japan. You know what I mean? That's like their only selling point, which is sad. They didn't need to write off that as much as a gimmick as they used to. Or in the past. I heard Mirage is more back to basics, which I can appreciate. But I've heard almost no one talking about it since it's come out, which is a bummer. Everyone's situation is different. Yes and no. You need maybe it's different for where you are. The job market here is abysmal. And unfortunately, the US, when it comes to disability and working, is complicated at best. Most companies will not hire you if they know you have a disability. You have to actively lie in order to get hired because they legally can't discriminate, but there's no way to prove that you were discriminated against because of disability. You get what I mean? We got this gold already? Jesus. I haven't even been paying attention. That was easy. And I wouldn't even be able to lie because I'd have to be upfront about like, hey, I can't work full time because I have physical limitations. And there's not many places you can even subsist not working full time anyway. Just kind of the world we live in. The beauty about being a content creator as like one of the streams of income I have is that I have my own hours. I could work as much or as little as I can. I loved Assassin's Creed and Valhalla. I'm like really interested in playing them at some point, but I need to go in knowing that they're not Assassin's Creed games at heart, you know? Young boy, thank you for the phone. Far Cry 3, that's another one I haven't played. That's games I've played over the years. I've really missed a lot of bangers, huh? I heard that's the best in the series. The only Far Cry game I was really interested in when it first released was, I think, Primal. But I like the idea of the setting. But unfortunately, it did not do as well as I was hoping. I feel like 3 is overrated. People will say that about whatever the popular game of a series is. You know what I mean? But I get where you're coming from. It's hard for not the best, or it's hard for the most popular game of the series not to be seen as overrated by some people. I'm sure some people say that about certain, like, Star Wars movies or Star Wars games. My favorite Star Wars game is Star Wars Bounty Hunter. If you've ever heard of that series, or heard of that game. The thing I hear people compliment about Far Cry 3 the most is the villain. Which I think is a guy who is in the Better Call Saul show. Which in that show he did phenomenal, so I can only imagine how he did in the game.
Securing objective Alpha.
Not much about Far Cry 5. I'm trying to think.
We're taking Bravo.
And there's a lot of games, there's a lot of bangers I've missed over the years.
Securing
How much
objective
I played Call of Duty, I could have played through a lot of these games, to be fair.
Securing objective Bravo.
It's partially my
We're
own
taking
fault.
Charlie. We're taking Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. We're taking Alpha.
Where these guys at? They're dying before I can get to them. The Witcher, I have not. Saw the first season of the show though, when it was good. Still got that song stuck in my head, The Toughest Point of Your Witcher. It's been like 5-6 years and I still got that song stuck in my head. I think I'll adore The Witcher once I finally play it. I do think I'll really like it. Really like that game. It's just a matter of like sitting down and like, alright. 100 hours of my life, here we go. Let's do it. As I still have not finished Baldur's Gate 3.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Like, there's so much I still want to do with Baldur's Gate 3. I gotta do the Dark Urge play. I gotta finish my first playthrough. I'm in Act 3, so it should take another like 20 to 30 hours. Then I gotta do a Dark Urge playthrough where I romance Karlach. Then I gotta do a playthrough where I romance Mithra. Then I gotta do a playthrough where I romance Lysa. Then I gotta do a I gotta collect all the ladies. That's my goal in Baldur's Gate 3. I need to romance all the ladies. Huckleberry, thank you for the follow. It doesn't exist to me. I heard so... I'm so tired. This is not just a Witcher problem. This is a media problem. There's so many creatives that want to make their own shows that are not being allowed to, and instead being put on adaptation projects. And they resent the hell out of it that they have to make an adaptation because they usually don't like the adaptation. And then it comes out garbage and then they never get work again. I get part of it is you want to make things. You're creative. You want to make things. Unfortunately, you have to appease these studios to a certain extent. And these studios are really into the trend of nostalgia bait right now and adaptation bait. You have to, like, I know you don't want to make these shows, but the fact that you have so much contempt for these shows that you're changing the original source material makes no sense to me. It doesn't, just make the show like the book and it'll do well and then you'll get more jobs. It blows my mind. I just don't get it personally. I don't get it, dude. Playing a bard and all I do is cheer on Mithra. Yeah, you're the one getting the plushie, right? You're trying to get the Mithra plushie. One day, dude, there'll be a SheKnives plushie, and I better not see any jars nearby. So help me God. What are we talking about? Show and movie adaptations. And how so many writers will change the source material in the show, and they're like, we didn't really like it. We didn't really like the original. Like, why? Then why are you making the show? You're killing me. We didn't like the source material, so we're changing it. Then don't participate in the project. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Then don't participate. If you don't like the source material of the project, don't participate. Find another project to work on. But the problem is, again, it's not just one media company doing this. It's multiple studios doing this. So if they didn't work on this project with a book or a TV show or a video or a book or a video game, they'd have to work on another show with a video game or a book tied to it. Uh-oh, my internet. Okay, we're good. Dizzy Raid, what's up, guys? Luna, Dizzy, how was the stream? Follow the source material, don't do it all. Exactly. Just, again, you're gonna get more out of it. Follow the source material, make a decent show, so that it gets renewed, and you'll get brownie points within the industry. I don't like how the movie or show industry works these days, but there's always been a certain level of nonsense within these industries during whatever time that they subsist. There's always a meta, for lack of a better word, there's always a meta that has to be followed. If you follow the meta, you'll move up within the industry. You have to play the nonsense game in order to progress. It's just, it is what it is. Same thing with theater, same thing with movie industry, same thing with any sort of creative profession. Unless you are like an independent creator, like a content creator or whatever falls under that umbrella, you have to follow these people's terms, man. I don't understand. It gives me a headache, bro.
Domination.
Fake friend, dude. Fake friend.
Capture and keep hold of the
We ranting about
taking Bravo.
adaptations. Terrible adaptations from creatives who think they're better than the source material. Yeah, you know this book that sold millions upon millions of copies? I could make a better thing than that.
We're losing Alpha.
Why would you want to? Just make the thing. And some stuff is gonna suck because of studio overreach. That's one thing. That's something we can't control. But again, time and time again, you get these interviews where these showrunners are like, I didn't really feel like doing that. I don't like that, so I changed it. You just want to like shake them. Like, why? Why would you change it? There's no reason for you to change it other that you didn't like it as one person? You're killing me. Oh, God, I hate it so much.
Enemy taking Bravo.
I hate it so much.
Kilo deployed. We're losing Charlie. We're taking Bravo.
It's just so common, dude.
Taking Alpha.
It started with Game of Thrones. At the end of Game of Thrones, the last couple
Bravo.
seasons, they're like, we don't really want to do the show anymore. We wanted to make it a movie so that we can go make Star Wars. If you just made the show good, you would have kept your Star Wars contract. Because you rushed it and put out garbage, now you'll never work in this industry again. Do you understand how that works? It's just like, it makes my head spin. I just don't understand. Game of Thrones had such a infamous flop. I've never seen something so prevalent in pop culture completely fall off the face of the earth. It's insane. Never this bad. It's just, oh man, what a flop. After like, it's been what, 5 years since Game of Thrones ended, and I'm still salty about the ending in the last couple seasons. What a travesty. Hope Star Wars was worth it. It wasn't worth it because they lost the job. They couldn't become directors on the next Star Wars film anymore. They lost the position because the show did so poorly. Or they did so poorly with the show, I should say. The show still had good ratings in the end. But it was, again, it flopped so spectacularly that it damaged the brand. I know people who won't watch House of Dragon because of how bad Game of Thrones ended.
We're taking Bravo.
Bro, talk about fumbling the bag, man. I just don't get it, dude.
Securing.
I love how when you type into Google bad writing, D&D pops up. You know what also drives me insane? Is George R.R. Martin. He likes to reference he does things based on historical knowledge. So because of that, Game of Thrones has some like history appropriate adult content, right? That is violent, right? It's violent. It's a violent world. And D&D thought it would be a great idea to make it more violent. I just don't understand. I don't get it, dude.
We're losing Charlie.
It's so unnecessary.
Enemy's taking Bravo.
Like the thing with Sansa, the things that happen to Sansa, that's not how her story plays out. There's so much stuff that's just changed for like shock factor. I can rant about Game of Thrones all day, dude. All day long. And like they did some terrible things on set. The actress of this is just like a faux pas in terms of like ethics, dude. So Daenerys in the earlier seasons, there's seasons where she doesn't, you know, she's not wearing stuff, you know? And in between takes, they didn't give her a robe. They expected her to sit in a chair in the middle of a room full of people. And the only one who stood up for her was Jason Momoa. He like got her a robe so she could be decent. And they thought that was totally okay. It's like, it's insane. It just doesn't make any sense to me, dude. How some people have their heads so far lodged in crevices. And he'd shoot him out. Just Momo would shoot him out. Like, what? Who thought this was a good idea? It's just no respect, dude. That's the only thing I can think of is in the most like the least egregious way. It's probably no respect, or they were, you know, creeps, right? It's one or the other, in my mind. Ooh, I got taste. I know his big arms are full of love. Luna, I can't with you. But I understand. I understand. I too, on men and women, I appreciate big arms. Like, those would give me a good hug, you know what I mean? Those are hugging arms. Yeah, Luna, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I just don't know. Game of Thrones ended for me, it ended at like season 6. That's about right. Sounds about right to me. I wonder how close I am to getting the challenges for this sword. I got gold. I don't know what I need to do for... What are they called in this game? God. Platinum. Not platinum. It's something else. Obsidian? And then... Whatever the other... You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know all the challenges for it. I'll look after this game. Again, thank you for all the not the host, I'm sorry. Thank you for all the follows on TikTok today. We got almost 20 followers today. Welcome, guys. Glad you've been enjoying the stream. Even though we had a couple hiccups. Got slapped with ads. Sorry, I did. Best way to avoid ads is to sub. Or you might get hit with a sub, like a gifted sub. Okay, Ray, are you alright? You good, fam? You don't have to be like that on main, you know. You can have an alt account. That's okay. And don't you dare turn that on me. It's like, oh, Tina, you don't want to talk. I'm the streamer. I can be on main all I want. Be like that on main. I just can't use certain words because TikTok, right away the stream will get hit. No big words. Don't bonk me, it wasn't me. It was Ray this time. I'm here, witness me. That's another movie I really liked in recent years. That's one of my favorites, honestly. It's like top 3. Oh god, I can't remember the name. Mad Max Fury Road. Great movie, dude. I still need to see it in black and white. That was such a brain fart, dude. Like I knew the words, but they were like jumbled in my head. Yeah, great movie. Beautifully shot. I'm terrified about the sequel. I think the sequel's not going to be very good. We'll have to wait and see. It's supposed to be a Furiosa prequel. I'll watch it when it comes out. Gonna get another weapon interstellar. You got this, dude. I got a gold without even paying attention. Easy. Getting melees done in this game is easy as pie. Honestly, the hardest part is unlocking them. Mad Max game, yeah. I remember that coming out. It wasn't that hyped. Watching Rush Hour last week was fire. Forgot how funny the movie was. I loved Rush Hour as a kid. Some of the humor did not age well, but I loved it as a kid. Same thing. I love Friday, the Friday movies. White Chicks. What other comedies did I like growing up? Can't remember them off the top of my head. I don't know. I watched a lot of comedies growing up. My dad loves comedies. Comedies and action movies. I pretty much watched all of them when they were coming out. My dad was also like old school with the bootlegs. I can't tell you how many movies we watched with like a recorder. Filmed on like a VHS recorder. Ace Ventura. My brother loved those movies. I like The Grinch. I still watch The Grinch to this day. Can't remember. I'm really bad at like names. If you like mention them, I probably will remember them. But off the top of my head, I'm terrible. Let me end the TikTok stream for now. Make sure we're good. Want to play it safe over there. Movies would not be made in the 2020s. Probably not, no. There was definitely like this weird... There's a weird stuff you can get away with in the 2000s. I loved House. House was a drama though. It wasn't a comedy. It had a lot of comedy in it, but it was considered a drama. House is great. Loved House. One of my favorite characters in fiction, which makes sense because I love Sherlock, the original, not the original. I loved Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock. Love that series. It's 2 movies. They're gonna come out with a 3rd one soon. Love those 2 movies. But I love Sherlock as a character, and House is a Sherlock retelling. I did not know this until last year. House is just a Sherlock retelling. Blew my mind when I first heard that. That's 100% right. He's just Sherlock Holmes with medicine. I hate it. I hate how accurate that is. That is 100% correct. Blew my mind. It's lupus. It's funny. I have so many relatives with lupus. I have so many relatives with autoimmune diseases. When I was first sick, they thought I had lupus. I can't, dude. It wasn't lupus. I don't have lupus. I asked my doctor, my rheumatologist a couple years ago, like, do you think I could have lupus? It runs in the family. They're like, well, if you do, you'd take the same exact medication you're taking right now. I'm like, great. Cool. Sweet. I did get the sword. We got a gold as well. We got a gold and we got it gilded. We just need kills from behind and she's done. I'm just so good at this. I'm such a gamer, dude. There's a Turkish ripoff of House. There's a lot of ripoffs of different shows. Still dealing with medical stuff? Luna, it's chronic illness. It's forever, fam. This is till I die. It'll probably kill me at some point. This is a forever thing. Yeah, I need to get the next big thing on the itinerary is a knee replacement. I meet with my surgeon in a couple weeks. So we'll see if I get approved. We'll see if I get like all my health markers are good enough to get that done. Yeah. Long story short, it's kaput. Like I'm having flare-ups from it now. From it the bone just being so bad. It's just like my body's rejecting it almost. A knee replacement, not an ear replacement, you dummy. Game won't install. Oh no. Make sure it's on an SSD. Sometimes these games really struggle with installing if it's not an SSD. You do? Are you messing with me, Luna, or do you really need one? Because if so, we're besties. Knee replacement besties. Is it bone on bone as well? Yeah, last time, let me read you. I'm not gonna read it verbatim. I'm gonna give you some words that they used when describing my x-ray. Hold on, I took notes. This is from my pain doctor. Hold on. It's here somewhere. Oh, come on, where is it? I don't know where it is again. I lost it. Dang it, I had a note of it too. Oh, I found it. Hold on. Essential complete degenerative obliteration. Those are the words used to describe my joints. Severe, essentially complete degenerative obliteration. That was in my file for the notes of my x-ray from my pain management doctor. For one of my joints. Sick, right? Severe, essentially complete degenerative obliteration. I so many synonyms back to back in a sentence. If a doctor could write, damn. Damn. In your notes, that's how it would be written in doctor speak. So at least my pain doctor does not think I'm exaggerating. So that's good. That's always nice. 5 words to describe how boned it is. It's like, what was that meme? Damn, you live like this? No, that was like a wake-up call, because again, I've said this multiple times. I've had multiple doctors be like, I'm shocked you can walk. Very, very bluntly. I'm surprised you can walk. Seeing that sentence out in my doctor's notes was like, oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Yeah, Luna and Dizzy, I hope you guys are doing well. I miss you guys on the Discord. I've been doing more hangout nights on Discord. I missed this Sunday. Probably this coming Sunday I'll do some sort of hangout on Discord. We'll see. As long as I'm not having another health issue. Ooh. Yeah, Sunday usually 5 p.m. Eastern. Sunday. You guys still playing WoW all the time? I miss it. I miss it so much. Chat has banned me from WoW though. Every time I mention, like, chat, if I post like 3 videos this month, can I resubscribe to WoW? It's always a resounding no. Newspaper whack. No, bad Tina. Like, this is bullshit. It's always that not a single person says yes. Everyone yells at me. Everyone's like, absolutely not. Wow, Apex Wizard 101. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? Is that what that is? I don't know what that game is. I'm on your side. I know, you're like one of the only ones on my side. Ow, come on. There goes chat. Like, no, Tina, no wow. No wow, not until you get your life together. And even then, they were like, I don't know. Also, chat, we have 3,000 hours of watch time on YouTube, which means I'm gonna have membership if I get my content's getting reviewed. Which, if you know anything about my content, people have said very vulgar things to me, and I'm afraid that's gonna get me in trouble. Because even though I didn't say it, it's on my channel. And that could be enough for them to be like, we're not gonna monetize you. So that's, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Why can't you play WoW? Because I'm addicted and can't responsibly manage my time. That's what chat says. I'm 12 hours a day is not addicted. I know plenty of WoW players that play way more than that. Like 14 hours a day. It's fine. I'm not an addict, I swear. I don't have a problem. 49 hours there, yeah. 12 hours is normal. Exactly, see? I'm just, you know, it's averages. Aww. I love lesbians. They're so cute. I always get so happy seeing lesbians in love. It makes me so happy. It gives me hope. So we'll see. It says it could take up to a month to review the channel's content. I hope it takes like a couple days. We'll have to wait and see. But if we don't get it, I might have to set up a coffee. If you guys know, coffee's kind of like Patreon, but instead of requiring a membership, you can either just do a tip through coffee, or you can do a membership, and coffee takes less of a percentage than Patreon. It's spelled K-O-F-I, coffee. So if we can't do memberships, I might just have to sign up for that. We'll see. That and I need to do another sponsor stream at some point this week or next week. I'm thinking Warpath. We'll see. Because right now I'm trying to save as much money for when I need to take off for recovering from my surgery. Still don't know if it, again, I meet with my surgeon in a couple weeks. I don't know if I'm gonna get approved or not. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's pretty much like the synopsis of everything. I can't with you. Omar, are you getting a video up this week? Yes, go sub to Omar's YouTube channel. Oh, Omar. Go sub to him. And you need a stream schedule, fam. Even if it's like once a month, you need a schedule. I can actually watch them. I feel like every time you stream, it's like when I'm either streaming or getting offline. That looks good. Whoa. Both T-posing, okay. Yeah, I don't really want anything in the store. I was gonna get the Michonne pack, but she doesn't even have the new sword, so I'm gonna pass. Yeah. The only thing, this one piques my interest, but I'm not spending $20. I'm gonna call it today. Did about 3 hours. I'm gonna go rest. Hopefully, if I'm not feeling too crappy, I'll try to get some editing done. But thank you for all the follows today on all the platforms, all the follows or subs. I appreciate you. I'll try to stream tomorrow. Bear with me if I don't. But I'm usually good about tweeting whether or not I'm going to be online or not. So thank you guys for being patient with me again. I really appreciate it. Wait, Tina, what? What's up, Luna? I just got here. Shoo. Get out of here. Come on, get. Stream's over. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And that's it. Bye.